One of the biggest costs of the pandemic is the damage to the environment. An estimated 52 billion face masks were manufactured in 2020, each one taking around 450 years to break down. Now, the NHS has begun using some environmentally friendly PPE clothing. Fraser Maud has the details.
This centre in York has already delivered 100,000 COVID-19 vaccinations, but the health benefits provided by the NHS do come with an environmental cost. For months now, many frontline staff have been using disposable personal protective equipment, or PPE, most of which ends up in landfill or an incinerator. So in a bid to find more environmentally friendly alternatives, some of the doctors and nurses here are trialling reusable equipment.
Up to 1.4 billion plastic masks they're getting thrown away. We see them littering our streets, our waterways. They're ending up in landfill or being incinerated if they do even make it into the domestic waste bins. So it's really depressing actually to see them mounting up. And so we realise in the NHS that we can make a real difference here while still maintaining our usual high standards of patient care.
A company called Revolution Zero is promoting the trials with academic assistants from universities in London and Exeter.
You need to look at performance. You need to look at performance during and after washing. You need to look at how many wash or dry cycles going to be used. You need to make sure that the materials can withstand the disinfection or the temperatures that may need to be required to keep the infection prevention and control teams happy as well, especially in critical environments such as the NHS.
One of the manufacturers getting on board is ANZI, makers of reusable surgical gowns for over 25 years.
The whole idea of Revolution Zero is to have zero waste and have zero impact on the environment. So the circular economy is reusing raw materials, reusing the products that are made from them, recycling them at the end of their working life. So really we're making as little waste as humanly possible throughout the process, rather than ship them from 6,000 miles away, use it, throw it away.
The Department for Health has already acknowledged it needs to move towards reusables, including PPE. The staff at the vaccination centre would be happy to use it.
I think it's more comfortable. I've got this really nice mask today that I can use for 40 washes.
You do get the knock-on effect at the end of your shift that you've thrown an awful lot of waste, so I think the prospect of having a reusable is a good idea.
Climate experts say the change needs to come soon. Research suggests that if every person in the UK used one disposable mask a day instead of a reusable one, it would generate 66,000 tonnes of plastic waste a year and create 10 times more climate change impact. Fraser Maud, Sky News.